Today is January 27th, 2016. I'm Mark Dannenberg, founder and CEO of Options Moneymaker. We're going to start today talking about how we performed in January. It's the last trading day of January of 2016. The market just closed. So what I thought we'd do is we'd start by talking about how the overall market performed in the month of January. So Michael Kastner, host of our live trading room at Options Moneymaker, is here.
Hello.
Michael, how did the market do overall? You've got some information about that.
Yeah, I did. I grabbed a headline just looking through my on CNBC, and it said that the Nasdaq NDX, Nasdaq actually uh, was off 10%. I believe what it said, Mark. It was the worst start since 2010. So in the last 6 years. It's the worst start we've had in this January trading window that we're in.
And that's despite the fact that we had a pretty strong run up towards the
Oh
last
yeah,
half of the market today.
that's right. That includes almost a 400-point run today
hmm
in the Dow, I think. So yes, yes, that's correct.
So
And it's funny.
overall, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No. And the Nasdaq was at 93 today, so a 100-point run up today, and we're still started out the this year.
Weak
That's right.
weakness in the
Sure did.
market.
That's right.
So, most traders and investors have been preoccupied with January and all the headlines, and we've shared some of the more ridiculous headlines with you. There are headlines every single day. I mean, there are people that are swimming in beer in their
Uh,
swimming pools, and you've heard Michael talk about contagion in the market, and there's all sorts of crazy stuff out there. So, one of the ways to just determine whether or not you're understanding how to navigate your way through one of these markets is compare your own performance to the overall market. So you just heard Michael say that NASDAQ, as an example, has the worst performance in the month of January since 2010.
mhm.
Okay, so that would mean that the that the overall market is down, and there is a lot of money that's bleeding out of the market and probably bleeding out of people's retirement accounts. So just to put that into perspective, in our live trading room, we trade the indexes. We trade NASDAQ 100, we trade S&P 500. We also trade our Russell 2000, but not as frequently. We start every trade with a single contract, just one options contract. Now, folks, if you're not familiar with options trading, one contract is equal to 100 shares. We start every trade with one contract. And for the month of January, our live account, because we're trading a live cash account in our live trading room, we're trading a live cash account. This is money that is put in there by Options Moneymaker, and we're able to trade live, and all of our clients can follow along with us and can see exactly what we're doing. They can see every winning trade. They can see any trade that we struggle with. They can see any losing trade. I mean, there's nothing at all in the way of smoke and mirrors here. Every single trade is monitored by the people that are in our trading room, observing our trades. So Michael, get ready for this. I don't know if you saw the final numbers, but we closed January in our live trading room account with a profit for the month of $61,884.
Yeah, I would say that's adequate.
That's
I
adequate.
believe I believe it is. I believe it is. That's great. Mark, just really quick, I was listening to you about the live trading room. We had a guest in the room today, and he was just blown away that we show our live account. It's real money. It's not paper money. It comes out of our trading account, of course. And I'm just saying that it's real. And no smoke and mirrors, like Mark said. So that made me think back to that guest we had in the room today that he just could not believe that we show it all, and we do. We're transparent as we can be. I mean, we're going to be losers. They're going to be winners. But I mean, that's trading. That's trading.
Well, and the guest that Michael's referring to is someone who is works for one of our affiliate partners, and he's very familiar with the industry. He's very familiar with what traders do. He's very familiar with what trading education services provide. And so for him to make that comment, we took it as a compliment. We
Yes.
we liked hearing it because he was not only impressed with our results, but um, he was impressed with the fact that we make no bones about it. We're going to put real money out there. We're not trading virtual trades. We're not trading hypothetical trades. We're just trading. And that's what our clients are able to follow along with. So $61,884. That was our profit for the month of January. And um, we start every trade with one contract. So it's understandable why we get a lot of people asking us, well, how can I learn how to do this? So we don't actually teach in the live trading room. We trade, and people follow along with our trades. Now, Michael is so gracious that he takes a lot of questions and he helps people as much as we have the capacity to help. But mostly people are just following along because they can see Michael set up the trade ticket on his screen. They can see him execute the order. They can see the trade go through. They can see a trade confirmation. They can see the whole process. So officially today, January 29th, 2016, we have launched our new Profit Accelerator program. Now, the Profit Accelerator program is an opportunity to learn exactly how to do what we're doing. You learn how to start every trade with a single contract. You learn how to lock in profits in the same day without doing any day trading. Now that sounds a little odd, but we're going to show you how to do that. You're going to learn how to read the entry signals that we use that are just like gold. When Michael and I first started talking about these entry signals and the platform that we use, Michael's comment to me was, this is going to be life-changing. That sounds a little overly dramatic, and I have a tendency not to be overly dramatic, but I have so much trust and faith in Michael as a trading partner, as a business partner, and as a friend. And I go, well, then I need to pay attention to this. And I will tell you, I've been trading for 30 years, over 30 years, and the trading signals that we've been validating and testing for now well over a year are some of the best I've seen in 30 years of trading. They are some of the most spot on accurate signals. You just need to follow the signals. It's some of the simplest trading you could do, but it's not easy because you've got to learn some of the nuances of those signals. So what we've done is we put together the Profit Accelerator program, and we're going to teach those signals. We're going to teach the strategies, and we're going to teach how to manage positions when necessary. That's coming up the week of February 8th. And you can check out the program and all the details of the program at optionsmoneymaker.com/accelerator. And you can come and join us and learn how to accelerate your profits too. Michael, what are your
Yes, sir.
thoughts?
Well, Mark, speaking about the charts, and Mark's exactly right. They're so spot on. And if you're a trader and you have been in the markets and you know how volatile the market is, and so I feel so confident about it today. Today at 2:30, we went long on a position because we had a signal in our chart. We trust them that much, but it's hard to go long before the weekend because you never know what's going to happen over the weekend to affect that position. But we actually got in that position at 2:30 and then locked the profit in at 3:40 and locked it in right before the market closed. So that's how much confidence that when the signal comes in, I'm going to take it. And then so we locked it in for a profit. So right now for Monday we've got queued up. We had a slow day today, $600 to $700, something like that we had locked in for today, which is still, I mean, very nice.
Well, and Michael, our goal every day is $400 a day. That's our
Right.
objective. If we can
Mm-hmm.
achieve a $400 a day profit, that is an $8,000 a month profit on 20 trading days, and that's a $96,000 a year income from trading a single contract. You can trade one position at a time. You can have one contract on one position at a time, and when that's locked in, you have your capital back, you can trade another position. And many times, and what you're going to learn as part of the Profit Accelerator program, we can lock in the profit, take our capital back all on the same day without doing any day trading, which then empowers us to go forward and open another trade. So we actually average about 3 trades a day, and we're averaging, like I said, about $2,300 a day through the time that we've been doing this. In January, the average was much higher. I actually don't like to promote the higher number because I don't want to overinflate what we're doing. I want it to be very realistic. $400 a day is realistic. We tend to be exceeding that by quite a bit, but we're going to have some, we might have some bad stumps, a bad row of stumps coming up, Michael, to
That's
use one
right.
of your expressions,
That's
and
right.
that's fine. We'll just take it in stride. The fact that we finished January up 61,884 is huge. And frankly, boy, timing is everything. I got a news flash right here, and the news flash is from CNN. Fear shook U.S. markets in January. Dow ends down 5.5% despite a 397-point rally at Friday's close. So
Wow.
right there, there's a real-time headline. So the Dow is down 5.5%. NASDAQ worst January since 2010,
Mm.
and we locked in profits. So we should talk a little bit about, it's not all about us though, Michael. Our clients,
No.
our
Oh my
clients
gosh.
share with us every day how much they're making. Um, we had a client, Andrew, today, who shared with us that today was his first day in the live trading room. We invited him to come and be our guest for a week and just check it out, uh, and he did so. And then he came back and he joined. Today was his first day, and he locked in profits on 2 trades. He's paid for at least 2 months of the live trading room just from those 2 trades in his first day in the room. So I think it's exciting stuff. And I shared this with you earlier, Michael, but as a businessman, I love the fact that we have people who are signing up for our services. As a person who loves to make sure other people are winning, as I know you are, that same
Yes.
character, I love it more than making profits myself. I love it when people share with us their successes, their stories, and the types of profits that they're making, and we get them every day.
Mhm.
So, any other thoughts, Michael?
No, we're just ready for a great, relaxing weekend, and we'll start back up on Monday. Just so excited about our new accelerator program. It can be life changing. It really can. I mean, for, as far as your financial future goes, it could be.
Well, last thing I'll share, I'm not guaranteeing that this is going to be the same going forward, but with a goal of $400 a day, in the month of January, there were actually 19 trading days. Of those 19 trading days, we had a profit of greater than $400 on 17 of those 19 days. On 2 of those days, we took a loss. And when we factor in the losses on those 2 days with all the other profits, that's what gives us a $61,884 profit.
Mm.
And for me, the losses are a reminder that they're always lurking out there. We need to follow our signals. We need to follow our strategies. We need to follow our management techniques. We will have losses periodically, but all in all, you're going to have far more wins than you are losses, and that's how you earn $61,000 over the course of a month. So, Michael, as always, thank you. Have a great weekend.
You
And
too, Mark.
everyone who's been following along with us, thank you so much for your interest in what we do. Thank you for your patronage of Options Moneymaker. And if you are interested in the new Profit Accelerator program, it was just released today. And I will put a little bug out there that says we're offering this for $19.95, $1,995. That's a one-time expense of $1,995. This is a $39.95 program. It'll never again be offered at such a low price. We'll never again offer it at $19.95. And that price is good through February 7th. So if you have any interest in following along with us, if you've been paying attention to what we're doing and you'd like to uh, get in on the excitement and the fun of trading and making money in a very challenging market, you got a week, and we'd love to have you come along and join the Profit Accelerator program. All right, Michael, thank you very much. Thanks for everyone for listening. We will be back again next week.